But right in on the girl was talking to him, make yourself look like the fucking man I think you do. That's your foot, cause you got no substance to support success. And you think you own every female, you act like you're a golden god. Think you got dibs on every vagina, retire, play up life because you're top block. Top block. Top block. Not impressive, but you're too aggressive and you chase the man to a top block. She don't like you, we don't like you cause you break bad laws.
Oh, that song's terrible.
I know.
And I can't wait to play it at Delco Day 5.
Yep.
Or 6, whatever we're calling it.
Yeah, wait, that is a good question. We'll have to talk about that in a minute.
Do we sell the 5?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Fine. So, anyways, not just Delco tonight, the whole world, including Hollywood, California, is chiming in for this special episode, right?
Hollyweird.
Yeah. Yeah, and tonight we got a three-peat of some good old stories about movies about the area, or even miniseries about this area, the people involved, and the way that Delco's portrayed. We obviously, as our beautiful graphic says, we've got Greg Lingo. We're going to interview him. He's the guy who wrote and produced Last Call. It is a comedy, a dramedy romper about growing up in the Upper Darby area.
Yeah, Darby Heights.
Would that be the phrase I would
bucket?
use? The bucket. We don't leave the bucket unless we're going to the shore. We don't leave the bucket unless we're going down the shore. We will discuss all sorts of things ranging from the Delco accent to the backstory to how true, it can be, and all that. And before we get to that, Al, tell us about our sponsors. We got all sorts of things. We got Delco pickup lines coming up. We got Delco Word Association, so we can actually get to the deep mental psyche of our Delco-ness.
We're going to break down your psyche, Delco.
Which is a recurring thing in Last Call, so it ties in.
Yes. All right, so real quick, yes, this is brought to you by Vegas Vapes. Check them out at vegasvapes.com. Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trap, Upper Darby. They're on Facebook, Google, Snapchat, and the Instagrammers. So you can check them out.
Instagrammers.
The Instagrammers. You can check it all out there. And also, you have to check out their online store. It is open, vegasvapes.com. They make it very easy for you to get all your vaping needs. And apparently there's a VIP customer thing. Jim, I'm looking at you.
Oh, sorry. I was checking the chat. My bad. Yeah.
He's searching Google.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's Googling. He's Googling
Snapchat.
Yeah, no. So when you go into Vegas Vapes for your first time, you just give them your phone number. You get on the VIP list. They give you 10% off.
Doesn't sound like you really get on the VIP list if everyone can get it.
Well, that's what they call it. It's their VIP list, okay?
It's not
down.
the everybody's welcome list.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear that?
Yeah.
That's called a store at this point.
You have to go into the store. Everybody that shops at their store is a VIP.
Then why are we pushing their online store if no one can be a VIP?
Shh.
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
I'm kidding, Vegas.
You go in,
Don't
and
break
then
it all down.
every time you make purchases, you get points for it. You round up, get some nice points. I actually just got a nice SpongeBob glass piece the other day. It's amazing. But yeah,
what do you use that glass piece for?
I smoke herbs out of it.
There you go.
Schmear beer.
My organic
Sometimes
oils.
some people like to smoke herbs. Some people like to have a beer. So you go to Kenwood Beer to check your
There you go.
you need. You can find it at all your local bars, distributors. But if you're just not 100% sure, you can check them on social media at Kenwood Beer, or go to kenwoodbeer.com and click on the old Kenny tracker and track yourself down a delicious, smooth Philadelphian light beer, the better beer, the Kenwood Beer.
The breast milk of alcohols.
Yes,
it is nurturing.
I believe that is their new slogan. And then I know where you can get yourself a Kenny and many other delicious alcoholic delights over at Dolan's Bar, the most Delco bar, which has a question that ties in with tonight's show, which we will get into shortly. But check them out. Tell PJ that we all sent you here at Delco Live, and our newest sponsor, a delicious sponsor that pairs well with a beer, no matter where you get it, at Dolan's or at Kenwood, whatever it is you're going to do. Fat Cow Jerky, utterly perfect jerky.
Is that really their name?
That is their slogan.
Yes, that's really their motto. I love it.
They're on Facebook, Instagram, and go to fatcowjerky.com, sign up so when it launches, you'll be ready to get yourself some delicious Fat Cow Jerky.
Some good stuff, man.
Jalapeno garlic, honey bourbon, honey habanero, black pepper garlic, teriyaki, pickle, ghost, and so much more.
The pickle is a game changer.
So there we go. We're going to have Greg Lingo on in about five minutes. So we were talking about Dolan.
Yeah, we were talking about Dolan's. We're talking about movies. It's a great tie-in when there's a movie at Dolan's too.
Yeah.
So, Upper Darby, that side of the county, got their 5 minutes of fame with the last call and all that. So this last Tuesday, a week ago, a movie was filmed in Dolan's. It was done by Brandon Novak, who you may remember as being, I believe, the producer of Jackass and Viva La Bam and all that stuff. He's from that crew. And it looks like it's a pretty serious film from the scenes that I personally saw being filmed. They're cool dudes. It was, it's filmed a couple years in the past. So luckily Dolan's, isn't caught up with the times aesthetically. Something like, so it's a great place to film at.
And they were just doing like work in Dolan's too. So like, did that throw things off?
I believe it's authentic.
It's authentic.
Very authentic is the word we're looking for.
Yeah.
No, I believe it takes place. Those scenes take place in like 2011. They said about 10 years ago.
A lot of good old days.
Yeah, I did show up and became an extra in it. You had to wear a shirt that like had nothing on it, basically, like no logos.
So you had to have a clean one without the stains on it that you normally have?
Someone we know showed up with a sweater with a nice little stain on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was it cum?
That's authentic. All right.
Yeah. No, I showed up looking like a hipster, which was cool in 2011. So
Was it a mix, young and old and everything? Or?
that you were instructed to look either old or like you've been defeated by the bar scene. So I walked in and they're like, the scumbag of my dreams.
It's like a halo, like glowing light behind him.
I
at
just
the
walked
time.
in and I said, I heard you were looking for pathetic looking people. Here I am. They're like,
You-
perfect.
you
Sign this and
nailed
get in there.
You nailed it.
What was the purple thing from McDonald's? That
Grimace.
Grimace.
Yes, yeah, that's Holbrook.
I
Grimace got defeated by the bar scene.
I have been called Grimace before. I have been called Grimace.
In bed.
before.
You're gonna typecast them.
The worst thing I've ever been called in bed by a chick, well, besides terrible, was and too small and too fat at the same time. Was a chick said that I look like a hot Eric Cartman from South Park.
a hot Eric Cartman.
Yeah, and you know what I said because I fucking had no idea how to respond
Did
to
you
that.
start puking down?
No,
your
I
titties?
said-
No, hold on. Respect my authority.
No, that would have been the cool thing to say.
Okay.
Instead, I decided to say, I love cheesy poofs. Millions of routes I could have taken.
Dude, I would have pulled her pants out and said, "Big kitty, no kitty."
See?
Did you do the imitation? Did you do the voice?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was caught so off guard by. This is the same chick who, by the way, said the infamous line of my favorite color, zebra.
Oh,
So I was-
your whole song's based
I
on-
was already like caught off guard. I'm like, this. I go to her house. Her bed sheets are all zebra. Her curtains are all zebra. Her carpet is zebra. Her underwear is zebra. And I go, you really love zebra? She goes, yeah, it's my favorite color. And then like 8 days later, I'm just sitting in traffic on 476, and it just dawns on me, like middle of like nothing going on. I'm like, zebra's not a fucking color. Like,
To people who eat paint chips, they are.
yeah. Oh,
Was she homeless after that?
no, she hated me so much she moved to Tennessee.
So hold on one second. Dolan's is saying here on the chat that
she gave me an STD, but I gave her another one.
they have 6 Dolan's tattoos paid out so far.
Yeah, I still.
So are they buying people
Yeah,
tattoos?
well, they give you a $100 gift card if you get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I haven't got a
getting one on my
tattoo yet.
leg.
Should my first one be a Dolan's?
Yeah. I'm in it
You
right
have
here.
no
I have no
tattoos?
tattoo
You have
yet.
No tattoos?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, do it on
Like,
there.
How much for
We
the
should all
tape?
outline the heads of our dick, and then you put it on your arm like a skyline,
Yeah.
Do it on- you should
like a
do it on
skyline
there.
of cock.
Yes, it would be called Midgetville.
Yeah, like, well, that's a weird mushroom town.
Funny tiny little mushroom
My
town.
head is square.
Midget-
Mushroom capital of the world.
Why are the buildings facing right?
Yeah. A Dolan tattoo? I don't know. What would you get? What would like? I have Lansdowne tattoo tomorrow. If you got any Delco tattoo, what would you get?
Dolan said they'll pay for the whole thing if it's your first.
Oh,
You're gonna rip.
If it's your first.
Yo, is PJ?
I'm
gonna,
born again. You can be
Tattoo.
my
yeah,
first
question is
PJ.
PJ gonna stand over me and go, and I'm taking your virginity.
Yeah,
I hope
Yes.
so.
maybe.
I hope you bleed.
Maybe.
All right, hold on. Should I totally sell it? Because now Fat Cow Jerky's ringing in on this one.
What's up?
Should I get across my back all our sponsors?
Do it.
Tattoo.
Like their 2009 UFC shorts? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
dude. Oh, we gotta make that.
Well, like a,
Condom
like a
Depot.
tough
I
mudder
want,
shirt.
I
Where
want
like,
sponsor shirts. I look like a total sellout the whole time, like a race car driver.
so you want them to look like literally like tough mudder shirts, where all the sponsors get their logo on the back.
He's gonna wear a raincoat. Dolan said I'm gonna wear a raincoat. That is awesome.
We'll get you a poncho, sponsor poncho.
So we'll get more into your, what you experienced over at Dolan's as Hollyweird went Hollywood, Holbrook on you. But let me ring up the phone. But
Ring him up.
That's a cool story. Was there a lot of people over there?
Yeah, it's a good amount. It's a perfect amount.
Sixers are getting shit on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So awful.
Don't give them live updates and remind them to turn on the game. Oh, actually, it's so bad you shouldn't turn on the game.
Yeah.
They're down 19.
hello.
Ugh.
Hey, it's Greg.
Hey, Greg, how's it going, man? You're live on Delco Live.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
So I heard you made a little film recently about our beloved little county.
Yeah, it's funny. People are either thrilled by it or horrified by the depiction of the film. It's definitely not about Delaware County or a specific town, but I wanted it set in Delaware County, if that kind of makes sense.
I feel the overall story and interactions amongst the characters was extremely ragingly Delco.
Great. Glad you feel that way. I felt the same way. I mean, it was my life growing up and kind of in and out of bars since I was 7 or 8 years old. So and it's funny, these friendships that you form are so unique here. And I didn't realize how unique they were until I went away to school, but they're incredible. And, I meet a guy, one of my best friends in college became a guy, I meet him for 2 minutes and he said he's from Ridley. And all of a sudden we're like best buddies. So
but you're from Upper Darby, right? Are you from Upper Darby?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
And you got along with someone from Ridley that quickly. I didn't trust this side of the county. We're in Ridley Park right now. I didn't trust this side of the county. I got here. They were too clean, too nice. They didn't know the C word that well.
That's funny. Yeah, well, it was. I was in Ithaca, New York, which felt like I was in an island. So to meet another Delaware County guy that grew up similar to me,
Where'd you go? Cornell?
It was a great connection.
Where Ithaca?
Yeah, Cornell.
Really? So there was 2 people from Delco that went to Ivy League schools
At the same time. Yeah, crazy.
Must have been something in the Darby Creek water back then.
They just had to hit a quota.
Yeah. So, I mean, without giving away like the plot or anything, so the whole concept of it is it's about like you're saying, a protagonist, Jeremy Piven, grows up on the mean streets of Delco, the north side of Delco. He moves away, becomes a fancy like architect or whatnot, and like the family business is struggling, the county's struggling, the area's struggling, and he comes back after an issue in the family, and it's like a coming of age story, but in your 40s because it's Delaware County, and that's when you come of age, and all sorts of shenanigans along the way.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's funny. Jeremy Piven, when he read the script, he was like, I totally get it. And the thing that was most interesting to me, and I spent forever with this script, and I worked on it with some buddies that I grew up with, Billy Riley and Michael Bowen, and then it wasn't until I met the director. He went to West Catholic, Paolo Pilati, and we were just the other side of Cobb's Creek golf course from each other.
Oh yeah,
but we totally kind of understood each other's world, and I didn't know what we had, so we sent the script out to some different actors, and Bruce Dern was, I think, the second one to sign up on the project, and I couldn't believe that he was interested in it, and then I got talking to him, and he just absolutely loved it. He went to the University of Penn, so he said, look, I lived in Upper Darby for a little while. I completely get this neighborhood. I used to golf at Cobb's Creek Golf Course. Like, so he understood kind of the people that we were trying to depict here, which I thought was great.
I understand that he had a special request to have a certain scene in the movie to be in it.
It's really funny. That's exactly what happened. So there's a scene, not to spoil it, that's in it. That when I said to him, well, tell me a little bit more about why you're interested. Again, he liked Upper Darby, but he said, and I got to tell you, I just love that scene at the end. And my agent told me to run from this script. He said, why in the world would you want to do that? And he said, it's that scene at the end. I just love it.
Dude, it's the last like 5 minutes, including the credits, is my favorite part. Like, it's spectacular. The
I
nice little
appreciate that.
throwbacks. Because like they hit at things and then they show the real things, like, and you're like, oh, I can't give away what the credit scenes are, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to, this is in a way, it's a love story to the neighborhood from growing up for me. And I just have so many memories and I have so many good friends that, we kind of all raised each other.
Sure.
Which was pretty cool. Our parents were kind of around, kind of not around. They were busy, I'm sure, and sometimes out of sight, out of mind. So for us, we kind of just gravitated to each other. I mean, at any one time, I could throw my basketball around my arm and drive my bike up to the observatory fields near St. Lawrence, and there would be 50 kids there playing basketball, doing something. Some of us getting in trouble, some of us trying to get in trouble, some of us staying out of trouble. But
you want to know a little weird time? So, I mean, it happens early in the movie, but there's a funeral that takes place like on the Westchester Pike area. Last night, one of my friend's mothers actually died, and everyone went up to Busty's and Cawley's for beverages, and we ended up drinking in the observatory fields. So I was like, this is life imitating art, that the art was imitating life.
Totally. Yeah, totally. And I remember when we were scouting out locations for the film, I had the main producers were from New York for the most part. So I brought them down to Delaware County, and we went to Cawley's, and we went to Trophy Tavern and Drexel Hill. We went to Callahan's, just so that they could kind of get the sense of what we were trying to create. And on one of the bars that we went to in South Philly, we were looking at an Irish bar. They actually had a confessional in the bar.
Brilliant.
And we just were like, this is unbelievable. This has to be in the movie, because there's just no way that this is true. So the idea of, I went to plenty wakes in a bar, or just right after the bar, and then the idea of the confessional and mixing that into the script, I thought was like you said, you're imitating life.
Oh, that was a genius idea. We all laughed at that when we were watching it. So, I mean, like you said at the beginning, it's almost polarizing, and just because we do the whole Delco Live and we're really in touch with the community and all that, we follow all the community pages, and this was getting around and all that. And like you said, everyone's either on one side of the aisle regarding everything involved in this. So one thing that is divisive about this is the accents, because you're damned if you do or you're damned if you don't. I personally feel where it's like, if you didn't do Delco accents, everyone would be going like, why aren't they talking like us? But then when you have Jamie Kennedy over embellishing it, they're just like, he's doing it too hard.
Yeah, there's a fine line. What we try to do is Pete Patricios, who played Digits in the guy that was on the phone, always had the goofy T-shirt. He went to Friends Central. He's from Overbrook Park. He got the accent. Jamie certainly got it.
Yeah.
Sherry O'Terry, she's from the area. We tried with the rest of them, and they couldn't get it. I got to be honest with you. It was not easy. We didn't hire, this is what you got to remember too, it's low budget. So we didn't necessarily have a dialect coach. I was there like, hey, let's, trying to help them pronounce water. And so we ended up deciding was like, let's just let most of the actors run with whatever they have. And the guys that have it, we'll have them run with it. I think, you may say it went too far, but I think the accent's great. It's funny. It's unique. It's. I didn't know I had it until like I said, I went away, and it was. You can pick someone up from a mile away that has it.
I think that it was great to throw it in there because I always think back about when I saw like Good Will Hunting and how annoying the goddamn Boston accent was. So if that can win an Oscar and they're all talking like that, people can deal with the Delco accent for 2 hours.
Exactly.
All right, so I did take notes when I was watching it, and I wrote down things that I thought were extremely Delco that went under the radar. Maybe people didn't appreciate seeing them. In the bar, so the bar's called Callahan's, right?
Correct.
It's based off of Callahan's on Westchester Pike, but obviously not shot there. It doesn't look anything like it, but so there's the tie-in. I like that behind the counter, they obviously stocked a bunch of Delco Red, a.k.a. Blackberry Brandy.
Yep.
And it was
exactly.
the LaRue, not the Jacquins, but they had a good amount of LaRue. So I was like, as soon as I saw it, I said, there's got to be some Blackberry Brandy in there. There was. Another beautiful tie-in, which is a real thing on Westchester Pike bars, especially the Irish bars. The insane amount of pictures of JFK on the wall.
Exactly. We overdid it a little bit, but
No.
it is funny. I mean, it's as though he was our only president.
I swear to God, I walked into like Busty's the other day, and I was like, there are literally 5 pictures of JFK on the wall here that people like just might not have noticed. I'm going to use some foul language. I mean, it's a podcast, but it's fine. I like that in one sentence, I heard someone be called a cunt and someone be called a stroker. I've obviously heard cunt in a movie, but a very Delco specific phrase is stroker.
Yeah, it sure is. I remember my dad explaining to me that my buddies I brought over to the house were a bunch of strokers.
It's like a real thing. I think I actually stood up out of my seat and started clapping. I was like, did you just call someone a stroker? I relate to this like at the best level. Okay, so the dad in the movie, is he supposed to be Mr. Cawley?
Well, you know, it's funny. When we were casting, surprisingly, you know, again, low budget, we're trying to figure out who we can get. And the guy that turned us down was Paulie from Rocky. Now, Paulie from Rocky would have been horrible in this film in the sense that, like, you know, he's got to be 85. He's not this Irish bar tender.
Right.
So we lucked out with Jack McGee. I mean, he's an exceptional actor, and he just so happened to look exactly like Mr. Cawley.
Yeah.
So that was luck.
Okay, another one I got here. So this was told to me by someone who was in your cast. It was Paul Shebb, who I believe his name is now Shirt Stain, thanks to Jamie Kennedy berating his attire in the movie.
Exactly.
He was, or him and Chuck Cawley informed me, is the one random scene where they have like an out of body experience where he's with Sherry O'Terry and he's just like, all I see is violence in the bar, and they're destroying a bar. Is that actually the wave being destroyed?
It is, yeah. So in 2016, so I'm also a home builder, and I have a renovation business. So a guy I knew was purchasing the old Wave Bar in Drexel Hill, and he hired my company to do it. And I said, hey, would you mind doing me a favor? I have this movie script that I've had forever. Is there any chance that before we demo the place, I can invite like 40, 50 people over here and we can really like trash the place on film? And I got to tell you, it was one of the most fun days of my life. I'd always pictured, like, when I was in high school at a party, just like a rowdy party. And I loved the idea, like, you just never really could trash a place, of course. And I knew that I was going to have a low-budget movie that we could never really trash a place. So it was pretty funny. So I invite my friends over, and I tell them all they have to wear is a Delco shirt or a football jersey or a basketball jersey. And then they got to bring a sledgehammer, and preferably like their favorite quart of beer. So these guys all show up on this summer afternoon, and from about 10 till noon, they were drinking, hanging out. I ordered some pizzas, and then the bar owner said to me, hey, you know, I just bought this place yesterday. I got 3 rules. You got to just make sure these guys 3 things. Like the bar tap is really nice. I don't want to bust it. There's an old Coors glass refrigerator. I don't want to break that. And the bar owner had, the guy from the other day that sold it to me, he had a picture that he left here by accident. It's an old Evel Knievel picture signed, and it's really important to him. So 3 things: the bar taps, that refrigerator, and that Evel Knievel. Please, just keep your hands off all that.
Right.
So otherwise, you're free to break anything you want. So I huddle everyone together, and this is hurting cats. And I'm like, because it's after they've all had a couple of 40s, and I'm like, all right, guys, here's the deal. There's 3 things you can't touch, and I'm make sure, like, let's all make eye contact. I want to make sure everyone understands this. So we start filming, and the first thing you see is 3 morons go right to the Evel Knievel picture and just start smashing the hell out of it. And it was just, we caught it on film.
Right.
It was unfortunate, but it was what you would have expected from the group, and everybody was fine with it. I think the old owner forgot about it anyway. But yeah, it was definitely the wave that we trashed. It's only, you know, there's probably a full day of film that we boiled down to about 20 seconds in the movie.
Yeah, I love the way that was my favorite bar. I actually got their Lord Chesterfield tap. I was the last one to drink it back in 2016 when they closed. Is that when this was filmed? Was that filmed around that time frame in like 2016?
The trashing of the bar was then, and then I kind of put the thing on ice until we finished the script a little further, and then eventually got the actors on board. So our principal photography was the fall of 2019 into the spring of 2020.
Gotcha. Okay, so the one other thing that people are always complaining about, which I didn't even know, I had to go find this out, afterwards in Wikipedia, is they all say it wasn't actually filmed in Delco. I actually saw the main street that they're on, like that one little intersection with the cop car and all that. I watched that, and I literally thought that it was a side street off 69th Street. That seems like that's exactly what those areas look like. And then to find out it's filmed in Bayonne, New Jersey.
Right, we had to film the majority of the filming was done in New Jersey, and it was done in New Jersey for two reasons, but it was all about budget.
Yeah.
So the state of New Jersey has a tax credit that small films can get. Pennsylvania doesn't really have that. And then, so it makes it affordable. And then the producers, being from closer to New York, were able to get actors in the movie way cheaper. So for instance, Kathy Moriarty, who, she's a Oscar nominee from the Raging Bull. She said to us, "Hey, if you guys pick me up at my house and drive me, I'm in." Jeremy Piven had an apartment in Tribeca, so he was able to come every day. So just being closer. So when I had the producers looking at locations with me, at the end of the tour, they said, "Hey, we kind of have the right spots. Bayonne, New Jersey really feels like Delaware County. Matter of fact, they said it felt just like Essington in a way, because you're kind of on the water." And they said, and because about 20% of the movie happens at the shore, we're close to the beaches. We can kind of make it all work there. So for me, it was important that it was based in Philly suburbs. And so we filmed for 3 days in Upper Darby, just kind of all the driving around. And then we filmed another 3 days in Center City at the Fiddler Club. Yeah. And kind of had Piven coming in and out from Philly to Upper Darby. So we faked the streets, but the streets Bayonne was really welcoming to us. It worked for the tax credit and our budget.
All right. So 3 last questions about this whole thing. 3. They're quick.
Just three.
Was Taryn Manning's character supposed to be Tina Fey? Because she's a Greek chick from Upper Darby, or from like Darby Heights. Greek chick from Upper Darby. It's weird that they went with the overly Greek, and I was thinking, is that supposed to be Tina Fey?
Good question. No, it's not. I grew up with a lot of Greeks in Upper Darby, and I thought it was important, if I was going to be depicting Upper Darby in any way, in any fashion, that it would be important to have a Greek girl in there. And I also married a Greek girl.
Gotcha. Would you say that the bad guy, the enemy in this movie, is actually Delaware County? Because the one thing I'm like, it's always going to be compared to Silver Linings Playbooks because it's another film primarily in Delaware County. And the way I thought of it is like, it's like kind of a similar concept, but instead of being bipolar, the mental illness is Delco. It's just holding people back.
I didn't think of it that way. I actually I wanted people to see the comedy in it, but I also wanted them to see the friendships, like that Piven comes back, and it's not for more, first they start busting on him and they're breaking his stones, and then pretty quickly he's drinking with them, he's right back into it with them. And I think that's what's unique about our area, that just like it doesn't, I can see a guy from 20 years ago and we're immediately just talking about stuff. Right. So I think that's kind of what I wanted to show there, that the strength of the friendship bond really is unique.
Yeah. All right. So real quick question. So when is Last Call 2, and are we being brought in on this? Because we have a couple questions. We have guys who wonder why the Most Delco Bar who won the Most Delco Bar kind of was not involved in this at all. And when Last Call 2, is it going to be revolving around Hollywood Holbrook's intervention?
You guys are going to be the first to know when when Last Call 2 is made. I'm not sure about that. I definitely would like to do another comedy. I'd like to, play off life experiences like we had in this one. Keep it fun, keep it lighthearted, and the whole experience has been great. I've loved the reception of people that kind of know the area, and I think are proud of what I said, like just that the friendship and the strength of this area. It's unique.
It is. So it wouldn't be a Delco show if we didn't ask you what's the best pizza in Delco.
So I'm a Pika's guy.
I saw the nice
I really-
Pika's shirt thrown in the one scene. I cheered a little bit.
I just love Pika's. I got to go extra cheese, well done.
That's obviously right. Yeah, that's the best cheesesteak in Delco.
I don't drift too far. I'm going to go another 40 yards away and go with Carly's because I'd like to accompany my cheesesteak with their pub fries, which are out of this world.
Those are two great answers. They hit.
I'm gonna let that go.
They hit close to my clogged heart. Yeah, they're both great.
They are
foods.
great places.
All right. Can you explain one scene that we've been debating after watching it?
Yep.
Okay. So there's a scene. It's not giving anything away. They go to the shore, but the joke is that they actually went to the Delaware River. But they're also at the shore.
Yeah.
Are they at the shore or are they at the Delaware River?
So the idea there is that the brother kind of scams his friends and he raises money. He's got all these fake ways to raise money. He gets some money contributed from his buddies and he tells them he rented a place on the water.
Yeah.
And then it just so happens that it is on the water, but it's definitely on a river. So the idea, I mean, the real life story is my brother told all of his buddies at college, he went to IUP, and he told all of his buddies in college that he had a friend in Daytona Beach living on the beach.
Okay.
So he didn't. He had a friend that was on the Daytona Beach basketball team living about 6 miles inland from Daytona Beach. But he packed 6 kids in a car. They drank about 3 cases of beer, and they arrive on the beach in Daytona. And my brother has collected money from them, and they get there, and they're like, all right, where is it? He said, I don't know, I got to call the guy. So they call the guy, and they go to his house, and they're just livid. They get into the house, there's a fan going, and the fan has just one blade going around it. And other than that, there's no other furniture in the place other than the ceiling fan that's going. And the dude's got a basketball. He hasn't been to one class. Anyway, that's kind of where and then we had plenty of fundraisers and beef and beers for shore houses where I think people thought they were contributing to a better cause than our shore house.
That's
kind of mixed those two things together.
That's another plot that I kind of wanted to address. Okay, so through the movie, there's an ongoing thing where they're going to do a fundraiser because the guy has painful erections.
Correct.
I am bummed that did not devolve into anything. That could have been awesome.
Well, that was that's all the cutting block. There was a lot of scenes we embellished. We had a lot of more scenes at the shore house, and at the end of it, thankfully, I had a guy, Matthew Cohen, that helped with, I would say, the shaping of the movie, and he took out kind of some of the nonsense scenes a little bit to keep the story going a little bit smoother and not turning it into a 2-hour and 15-minute movie.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be a Snyder cut version of Last Call, so we can put the nonsense back into the movie?
Yeah, the nonsense is floating out there. I have to take the time and sift through it a little bit, but there's plenty of scenes that didn't make it that are pretty funny.
Okay,
I'll have to revisit that.
Awesome. You got anything to tell Delaware County, Greg, before we
thank you so much for the support. This is amazing. It's going to be Last Call is currently on demand, whether it's Cyrus or it's Xfinity, and then we're still on iTunes, Apple TV, Amazon Prime. We're going to be on that. I'm pretty excited that we did land a deal with Showtime. So after the summer, it's then going to go to Showtime for the next 15 months after that. So
have you talked to Cinemax at all? Maybe get it on Skinemax, like between episodes of Emmanuel in Space?
So, no, I haven't, but that's a good idea. I'll send that through to our distributors, see if they can make that work.
That's my goal. We're obsessed with Emmanuel in Space over here. Have you ever watched it?
No, but I need to.
It's a time traveling woman who bangs people from different. It's like Sliders, but with sex.
With softcore sex.
It's a softcore Sliders, a softcore. What was that other one? Quantum Leap.
Yeah. It seems their private parts never seem to match up yet. They're having
a lot of belly button humping.
It's a Delco staple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta watch that.
And the theme,
I gotta go check this out.
The theme to it is like over the top good for what it is. It's like 8-minute epic, like a Celine Dion or like Meatloaf song where it's like Emmanuel. It's way too much. It's spectacular. But yo, thanks for joining us and talking about all this. And you got a question, Spaz?
Yeah, I have one quick question. If Bayonne is like Essington, is there a Lou Turks in Bayonne?
That's a good question. Yeah, so we looked for it, and there were a couple options.
Oh, nice.
Wait, so there was going to be like a Lou Turks S place in this movie?
The Snyder cut?
There's only one Lou.
No, there's only one. Yeah, we couldn't beat the original, so no, we didn't try to replace the Turks.
Well, I'm telling you, last call 2. I think it should be last call 2. Lou Turks. Yeah.
The couch
dance.
So there were a few spots though that you guys checked out. That kind of.
This is all business related.
Yeah,
Yeah, we expense that out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was all part of the production budget.
Dude, that was awesome. Thank you very much for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are great.
Thanks,
Thanks for the
Greg.
support.
All right.
Hi, Greg.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Well, that was Greg Lingo, from the producer and writer of The
That's
Last Call. So we have some more Delco fun for you guys tonight. So real quick, I want to remind you to check out our sponsors over at VegasVapes.com. VegasVapes.com is in Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trap, Upper Darby. But don't worry, you can find them on all the social media outlets as well as on their online store at VegasVapes.com for all your pickup delivery needs for your vaping needs. Check them out and go over to KenwoodBeer.com while you're at VegasVapes.com. Click on the Kenny tracker, find out where you can get your closest Kenwood. But one place you won't need the tracker for is Dolan's Bar, the most Delco bar, still holding that moniker. Check. Tell PJ we sent you. Check out DelcoBar.com, as well as when you're over there, maybe bring yourself a pack of Fat Cow Jerky, utterly perfect jerky. With
Utterly
multiple
perfect.
flavors. Check them out, FatCowJerky.com. Tell them Delco Live sent you, and blammo.
All right, get your pickup lines ready. So we're gonna go full ADD the rest of this show. We got 3 more.
There's a big divergence of what we normally do.
But it's gonna be like a CrossFit kind of thing where we yell like this, now this. So we got 3 stories left. We're not gonna go to another movie one yet. So we're just all gonna say random pickup lines, the word association, story, and then so on. Okay. All right, Al, give us a pickup line.
Okay.
These are Delco pickup lines.
I'm gonna hump you so good. I'm going to change that C section to a B.
Robert.
Damn girl, you're hotter than a spoon in a Collingdale septic stop.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Delco Jesus.
No, it's just getting me.
Oh, look at somebody's not
I have
prepared.
some, but they're not as good as your guys. So.
Wow.
Well, listen, if you
Son of a bitch.
if
Come
you didn't
on.
do anything because it wasn't
Mine
good
aren't
enough,
either.
Okay,
Neither-
no,
okay.
I want one.
I was gonna say.
One of the 3.
Okay,
Big
fine.
stuff from Holbrook.
All right. Now again, they're really bad. Just like my regular pickup lines. Are you a Delco word? Because you got me wanting to drop some vowels.
Are you a
Because you
Delco
drop vowels. That's how we talk. That's what.
That's good. That's
word?
good.
That's
Sure,
what
but I don't
That's
hate
good.
it. Like I normally
That's
hate your
good.
shit.
I'm confused by
I'm
it.
gonna go with a very obscure one, but we've covered this story and it was amazing. Is your butthole a baby while I'm shoplifting at the Springfield Target? Because I want to toss it.
Oh God.
I feel like I can taste. I feel like I could taste that one.
Another throwback one that was way too easy was "You've got me as hard as a Wawa roll."
Fresh baked on premise.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have let's go behind a rock and get a little bolder.
Oh.
Al.
All right. Let's see. Does it say Baltimore on your underwear? Because I want to go down the pike.
Oh my God. Profit.
Are you from Europe? Because you're a piece of shit.
Something to do with Delco.
Europeans or Irishes?
It was
It's all
dumb.
the same.
The Irishes.
The
Yeah.
Irishes.
Jim.
Trying to get on Wick.
That goes along with one of mine. I can't wait to make child support with you.
The nourishing breast milk appears.
This is a placement at the Falcon Room. Hey baby, do you come here often? Come is with a B.
That's fair.
The Falcon Center.
Falcon
Falcon Center.
Falcon Center.
Class of 04.
What I call Falcon Room. I call it
Class of
Falcon
04.
Room.
Here we go.
The dirty Falcon Room.
Hope your husband has flood insurance. I'm about to turn the back seat of your car into the 420 overpass.
That was mine for that was
I kind of went a little vague because I even have like the cheating on the husband aspect.
yours is better than mine. Mine was you make me wetter than the 420 underpass or on a slight drizzle.
Dolan's
girl,
Bar's got one. Here you go. I want to hit that Aston.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Profit.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you the hottest girl from Don Guanella?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
dude.
gee.
Wow.
Delco.
Wow.
It's Delco.
It's Delco. Jim?
Doesn't make it less wrong or not, but it's Delco.
Are you a perk 30? Because you look like you're worth going to jail over.
All right. See, Jim, these aren't terrible.
That's great.
It's like this is like what I would imagine that
Jim's just
your
reading his
girlfriend
text.
says after having sex with you.
Yeah.
See, Jim, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Why are you crying still?
I want to treat you like Cobbs Creek Golf Course. Play with all your holes and get stabbed by a homeless person.
And in your situation, the holes could be the homeless person.
Yes.
I have a fetish.
I really do like homeless chicks.
Hey, baby, how about me and my boys Granite run a train on you?
That was a good one.
That was my
winning.
last one.
That's winning.
Want to go to breakfast because I'm dying to show you my Morton Monster.
Oh!
There it is.
Hey, bitch, you want to go halves on the bastard child?
That's what mine was.
Really?
I have one.
I can't wait to make child support with you.
I kind of have one that goes along with that. I say, can I claim your kids on my tax return?
Jim?
Yeah,
He's out. He got 3 to 5 minutes
Yeah,
before
he
we
had
started
to
the
be
show.
back.
Spaz, you're out.
I'm still working.
I want to cover you like I want to cover you like McDade is covered in Suboxone wrappers.
Oh, that's
Forget the couch dance. Let's go full champagne room.
Oh, Profit.
Are you from Oh, wait. Yeah. Are you from No, fuck it.
All right.
I said it in the group chat, and I'm trying to remember how it went. Look this up.
I have a quick one.
I got one.
I can see us moving into my parents' basement together.
All right, me and you are just going head for head now.
Looks
Al.
like that.
I like my women like I like my coffee. So dark that an Interborough staff member would protest it.
Ooh, I like that. It stings. It stings. Here I got one for you. This is more of a visual one.
Okay.
That's my life.
Damn, girl, are you from Clifton? Because you're a total trash, and even Upper Darby will pick you up.
Oh my god! Oh my
There it is.
god! Is your pussy the Ridley Marina? Because it's wet and I would like to crash into it.
Is that your beep beep bridge? Because I'm going to drive my mom's minivan through it.
They call me Imperial Pizza because I got a large sausage and I'm cheap.
No, this one is if you're a Springfield mom. I had to play this one up. So how long you been dating my daughter?
I want to chow that lawn like an Upper Darby goat.
That's what mine was.
There you go.
It was I want to eat you out like I was a $22,000 goat.
Yeah.
George Soros couldn't buy that pussy.
Are you Upper Darby's budget? Because I'm trying to fuck you up.
That's a good for a fight.
I had one for older women that I just remembered. Are you from Springfield? Because you look like a cougar.
Al,
Jim, stop while you're ahead.
I have a lot.
All right, I got one here.
Great joke about that.
Exactly.
I didn't know what I wanted in a woman until I met your friends at Barnaby.
You beach George W. Hill Correctional Facility. I'll be my second parole violation because I'm trying to be inside you for the next 8 weekends.
I want to kind of goes along with that. I said,
sensual.
if being sexy was a crime, you'd be in the back of a red cop car right now.
Are you the CD exchange outlet in Norwood? Because why the fuck are you still here? That might be my personal favorite out of all these.
Wait, but hold on. I'm going to mount you like the horse on the frontier. That's our boy John Willis.
That's a good one.
I will let your kids call me dad if there's mouth jobs involved.
I love the return of mouth jobs. First time I've heard it in 2021.
Getting some
Good old
mouth.
mouth jobs. That's what happens when you watch weird Russian porn.
This
That's
one we've already
translated.
done 1,000 times, but I have it thrown there. Want to S my D for 11 mins?
Are you the Ridley drug evidence locker? Because I'm trying to raid you and cover it up.
Here's one for insiders. Want to take a ride down Kenwood Drive?
Oh, the finger capital of the world. I like to call that street. I like to call that street the glove.
The glove.
Finger bombastic.
Your pussy is like the Darby Creek because after I get in it, I need penicillin.
Dolan's has one. Want to lead them cheeks a mess?
Oh, that's
like that one.
great.
All right, I have another one. Here you go. It's my last one. I'm glad I bought life insurance because when I saw you, my heart stopped. No, seriously, it's a bad batch of age.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
still serious. Call 911.
Oh my God, Al.
Please,
Oh,
for the love of
man.
God, please, someone
It
help
gets
me.
worse the more you go.
Makes me sad.
Well, that's what most things happen.
Are
You
you
stop me from getting hard.
Nailed it.
are you Swiss cheese and an unsuspecting victim? Because I'm trying to jerk off in my car.
Oh! Throwback.
The Swiss cheese pervert.
I can't wait to get inside of you.
Are you methadone? Because you're all my health insurance will cover. Did you get that body at Taylor Hospital? Because it's sick and getting worse. You're like words in a Delco Times article. A repeated mistake.
It's like a Tommy gun.
Yeah, you just let it roll.
Hey, baby, want to be my Blue Ribbon Special and be a lot better back in 2006? Are you 69th Street? Because you just shoplifted my heart like it was at a Cricket Wireless store. Are you a negative Nancy poster in the Delco restaurant review? Because I'm probably going to call you a cunt by the end of this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
This is how most of his dates go, by the way. I think.
This is my last one. Are you Sharon Hill? Because ew.
There it is.
That was a good one. You
Yeah.
Sharon Hill because of ew.
Because of ill. All right. So last call and the upcoming Brandon Novak movie are not the only things that are putting Delco in the mouse of Tinseltown. Kate Winslet's here filming a new movie, The Mayor of Easttown, I believe it's called. The Mayor of Easttown. But Mayor's M-A-R-E,
Yes.
like the horse.
Yeah, the mayor of Easton, right?
Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. By the way, we've all seen her tits. Are they one of the better tits in Delco?
Right now?
No.
Kate Winslet?
There's got to be some Springfield moms with high enhanced boobies, Ridley moms, something out there who have.
Mariah's on her third set, and they're pretty nice.
Who?
Mariah.
What are they, like a transmission they wear out after a while?
Yeah.
Like-
When you've been with the building that long, yeah.
Yeah, high mileage.
Yeah.
To get an oil change every
Like the
2,000
fucking-
miles.
like the speed bags down in Marcus Hook.
I heard they were actually in Rocky in Creed 2.
Creed 4 is coming out soon, isn't it? I don't know.
Was there Creed 3?
I don't know. I feel like there was.
They're making a Creed 3.
Yeah,
making it
they're
Creed
filming
3.
at Dolan's. Kidding.
He just goes in there and beats up on a bunch of people. Right out of it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
It's
yeah.
actually the surprise ending. Yeah, it's the surprise ending of the beach of the Novak movie.
Interborough moms.
What about Interborough Moms?
Oh God, no.
Can't read it. Can't read it. All right, so it debuts April 18th. It's on HBO. Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown. It is filmed.
It's a show, right? It's not a movie. It's a show.
It's a mini series, I believe.
Okay.
Part.
Do
Yeah.
we know what it's about? Has anybody researched?
She is. So this is my understanding. She is a detective.
Okay.
Around here, there's some sort of murder, and she has to infiltrate essentially South Delco. When I say South Delco, you can tell from the filming locations and all that. This is not filmed in Springfield. This is not filmed in Newtown Square. It's like Marcus Hook, Trainer, like that area.
I feel
the
Aunt
Rust
Mary
Belt.
Pat will
Looks
make
like
Kate Winslet don't play.
Where they got
Yeah.
green.
Like I feel
green
like Aunt Mary Pat's
air.
gonna become her sidekick.
dialect coach.
It's
No.
crazy because the people down there can't even watch because they don't have fucking cable.
Oh,
She
my
slept
goodness.
down in the den for like a week. She's like a method actor.
or she's the meth head.
That's
One or
right.
the other.
Yeah,
Kid
Evan,
actress.
wait,
I'm kidding.
Evan,
I'm playing.
Evan Peters, the dude from American Horror Story, was in it. And the way
Oh, the
he
guy plays Quicksilver.
Yeah, he plays Quicksilver, yeah. The place he learned his Delco accent was Dolan's.
Yeah,
He would show up to Dolan's and hang out.
For Birds games.
Yeah, and figure out how everyone talks.
So would he just say, "Oh yeah"?
Yeah. So his entire thing throughout the movie is going, "Oh yeah,
Hey, nice cock.
wake up, Delco!"
Doing a Macho Man biopic.
Yes.
So the
Or
article
Finding
we
Nemo.
read was Kate Winslet nails perfect Delco accent. They had to call in literally an accent coach to teach the
Dialect
dialect,
coach.
like Greg Lingo was saying about They couldn't get one on their set, so he did the best he could.
We should have asked him if it. I wonder if it frustrates these actors and actresses.
Kate Winslet's English, like proper English, trying to talk like a fucking Marcus.
Yeah, apparently she like freaked out. Like,
She-
she had multiple freakouts over it. She couldn't stand like every time she tried to get words. They
And it's funny because like that,
say it again. Say it again.
that
She's like, "Fuck."
Cockney English accent is
Yeah.
like
Hello.
Hello. All right. Carry on.
You're cocking it.
Yeah.
These Market Street wankers down here. What is the clanks? Why is there a refinery next to another refinery next to another refinery? These blokes don't have it going on.
I can fucking see the cancer, yeah.
Hello.
Like, listen, bitch, just hush it. It's water.
Yeah.
Water is brown. What is this?
I don't think any of these.
Do you think we can get her for the next show
out.
to interview Kate Winslet?
Yeah.
And she'll do it topless. We've also
Yeah,
done it
dude.
before,
Yeah,
so.
like it wouldn't shock us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? We'd be way more comfortable if your tits were just out.
If we interview her, I have to be drawing a picture of her the entire time.
Yeah. We should all draw a
It's
picture of
gonna be
her.
a stick person with boobs.
Listen,
Yeah.
if we interview her though, I want to make sure we're comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so just make sure that it goes by.
We're comfortable.
Right.
Dolan said it's the hardest she's ever done. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
If we interview
I
her,
haven't.
if we interview her, not only am I going to be drawing a picture of her, I'm going to be on a broken door.
Oh.
Yeah, and just keep saying, "There's only room for one."
Oh,
There's only room for one.
I would
Rose,
ask. I want to ask. I
Sorry,
have to ask that
Rose.
question. Did you just really were trying to end that relationship to that point? You're like,
Yeah.
no, there's no room on the door.
It's been
I love
84
you,
years.
but no room.
Sorry, Rose.
No,
You're shit out of
and
luck,
give me the
Rose.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can we make a piece of?
Oh my God, she already got Delco down. Lets the guy stand on the door, die in the cold, takes the jewelry, and then like just fucks it up at the way.
How
end.
much
She
money
hit
would
it
it
and quit
take?
it.
How much money would it take her to get Kate Winslet to get the heart of the ocean? We get a replica of it and take it to a Castro Gold place. Or Atlas Recycling, and we try to pawn the fucking heart of the ocean
Can we just
necklace.
put a wig on Jim and make him just do a terrible Cockney accent the whole time?
Hello, I got this gold hair. Hello.
My God, it's Kate Winslet sitting right next to you.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
She
Show-
did-
Hold on, Jim. Show me your tits real quick. I can tell you. Yeah, there you go. I believe she has the same tattoo.
You got room for a Delco tattoo.
Yeah, no, I'm
We
getting.
need to talk about that. Al's getting a Delco tattoo.
Oh yeah.
We go Dolan's
I told
tattoo. or
PJ I
Delco
want the
tattoo?
Dolan.
Oh,
one.
Dolan's tattoo.
Yeah, I told PJ a while ago when I got one.
I've already got Lansdowne
Oh,
tattoo
can I
on
just
my
have it
arm.
says the big D on the back because it can work in so many different ways.
Yeah.
PJ, we'll have to talk about this off there.
Is it gonna say like the big D with like an
You
arrow
should
pointing down
get-
your ass crack?
you
or-
should
It's just
get-
gonna have an arrow
you
wraps
should get-
around it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
You should get a slinky around your junk, and then when it goes out, it's like a slinky, right?
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you'd probably have to
This
take
is the best-
Viagra
this
because
is
you'd
the
have to
best.
sit. You'd have to sit
So
while
I've
you
done
were-
the slinky
Best.
thing before. It is cold.
You might bleed out.
It's cold.
What's cold?
The slinky.
Well, putting a sling. We're talking about tattooing a sling.
You tattoo
Oh, I
it
thought-
that way.
No, I
that
really
way
put a
when
slinky on my
it's,
dick.
You know,
Yeah.
no, we're tattooing a slinky.
Yeah, I don't know. That's painful on the dick.
junk.
Ugh.
Probably not best for your first tattoo.
Yeah, maybe like just start with the taint. We'll move my way up.
Taint sunning.
Taints. Yeah. By the way, that's a thing.
If anybody,
Yeah,
if
you
anybody
don't
gets a
sun your
I'll be
Dolan's
sunning my
tattoo,
asshole in
if
the
anybody
desert
gets a
for
Dolan's
straight week.
tattoo on their taint, I'll pay for it and another piece that they want to get.
All right, I'm down.
I do have a very like
Would you?
decent
I'll
sized
do
taint.
it. Yeah,
You would get a tattoo on
You have
your
a
taint,
tiny
Why
little
not?
dainty taint.
that's fine.
You little dainty ass.
let it and I'll videotape it.
Sounds good.
You could tattoo a star around my
Bet.
fucking butthole and put
I think
Dolan's
if you
Fun
got a
Center.
taint tattoo, you'd orgasm.
Yeah,
Isn't that a
that's
fucking
fine.
like reaction?
yeah.
It's
I
a
don't know.
reflex. It's a
Fine.
reflex erection.
If I had
That's
if I
fine.
had a needle jabbing me repeatedly into the taint, I don't know about getting an
What's wrong with
erection.
that?
There's
What's wrong with
It's
that?
a prostate.
There's a girl on YouTube. She was at a
Josh
convention.
Anderson, he'll just get another Delco tattoo on air, but only if it's jail set up.
His are great, and they were done in a Florida jail. They are spectacular for a Florida jail.
Well, just
Yeah,
because
but
you're
see,
in
that's the
jail
point
doesn't
is,
mean you're
like,
not a good
you
printer.
already
You're
got-
a good artist.
You already got a guy who has tattoos, so that's like throwing another tattoo guy is like throwing a bucket of wood or a guy who just got out of the pool. It doesn't do anything.
So let's just say you're a 26-year-old woman and you're trying to lose your virginity and you don't want like the random contractor from Barnaby's
Barnaby's.
Havertown, like in the puke bathroom.
yeah.
Okay, you want something fancy.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
wine
want,
and
you want like
dines.
I want candles, I want flower petals, I want you to slip a finger in the anus.
Yeah.
So we're not
as I climb hack.
I'm trying to get fingered to seal. Like that's where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're not doing this at SCI Chester.
No.
Okay.
So Kate Winslet, huh?
Yeah, it's, you
How
know,
about her?
we'll be watching. Let's do a live. Let's host a party. We're getting more lenient with the things.
Okay,
Let's
we
do a
can do this.
screening on April
We can do
18th
this.
for it.
Well,
It's,
we did. What's that on HBO or?
it's HBO Max, so I know who's
I
not
have
going to be
it.
watching it from
Yeah.
earlier.
Did he know that you had the viewing party in studio?
It wasn't really a viewing party. It was just
Well,
us
it's-
watching it.
Is there?
Oh, what for last call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the other thing we all watched at the studio.
No.
Tears of a Clown.
Tears of a clown.
1713.
Kid dick.
Child.
That sounds wrong out of context.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong
Yeah.
out of
Stop
context.
saying that part.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds
no,
Jesus
we're gonna
Christ,
cut
you
that.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kid's wiener on his YouTube.
Just don't
That's
blur
his
it.
fault.
Yeah, just blur it out later.
Left the
Yeah,
balls.
just distort it later on.
Yeah, just make sure you cover the balls too.
Mine
You
the
gotta cover the
stepchildren.
head
Yeah.
and the ball.
The mind-
Mine the stepchildren.
Please.
But I can't bring
Jim, how sober are you enough to talk like about a subject?
This is the most sober I've been in I don't know,
You're
a
not gonna
year
fall
on the
asleep
show.
during the middle of it?
I haven't smoked any herbs.
Good
I'm
for
pretty
you. Where's
sober.
your coin?
It's been like it's been like 12 minutes.
It's been 59 minutes.
Ask my D for 11
It's been
minutes.
18 more
Meanwhile, he's
Listen,
down in his 5th Red Bull.
Yeah.
It's been 21 hours. Fuck you guys.
It's been like
It's in your hand.
It's been like
Yeah.
8 minutes.
this is nicotine.
He's got a
Still
hole.
drug.
I forgot.
He's
the-
got a hole in his pocket over here.
So,
Yeah.
So Mormons would still be mad.
so technically, you have a drug in you.
Oh yeah, we all have drugs in
Caffeine's a
us.
drug. That's a
Nicotine's
drug.
drug. You got a
Your
drug
love is
right
my
there.
drug.
Ecstasy's a drug.
But I'm not denying it like you are.
Yeah, I'm just saying I haven't had my drug of choice in 21 hours.
Oh, you're
Shame.
Shame, shame. Pint for pint. Pint for pint for pint. Oh, we gotta tell Lingo that in last call too. That has to be a scene.
Yeah.
Where a pint for pint's declared.
But it's just like a bunch of young guys stomping out like an old drunk Irish asswipe.
Yeah. Pint for pint.
Everyone's like, "What? You're just a fucking jerk off. Go home."
So, Jim, you're one of the 8 people who live in Parkside. Apparently, one of your representatives is a pot-smoking swinger outed during virtual committee meetings.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what happened from what I've been hearing.
He's
Was
been hearing is your ear been to the ground? Have
Yeah.
you been following?
So, before you get into it,
I'm just imagining Jim with the old press hat. on,
Oh,
like
no,
the
this-
Hammerstead press coming out of it.
yeah,
I have questions about your swinging.
Like an adult newsie.
Yeah.
this is what happened.
Yeah, give me a scoop, see?
Yeah.
From what
we'll
we're
turn the
hearing,
hooch on the side.
so the council president found out about it. Someone said that I guess they were trying to prove that he did this. They
All
heard
right.
they
So
did.
here's the details on the guy before we get into it. He's a Democratic Borough Council member. His name's Scott Sidlow. There's a big
Goddamn
virtual
Dems.
meeting, and apparently 1 or 2 people just no pun intended came at this dude's throat. And it just called him out for being a pot smoking swinger.
And then I heard from media there
You
was a hairdresser who came in and said it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You guys better pay me for this.
Yeah, $20.
So Jim, tell us about
That
Scott
catch looks
Sidlow.
familiar.
So from what I've been hearing is Shelley, who is the council, the council president, found out about this and messaged him, threatening that if he doesn't resign, she's going to tell everybody about this,
But why is
which
this?
is extortion.
No,
by
yeah, I
the
was
way.
gonna say like it's not illegal what he's doing.
No, what he's doing is not illegal. They
Yeah.
did call CYS on him though. They sent them saying
Why CYS?
because it's federally illegal to smoke weed, even though it is Parkside decriminalized weed a
Most
year
of that's
ago.
with children, though.
Exactly, but
Does
it's
he have
drugs in the
kids?
house. Drugs in the house. That's all they're trying to say.
So
The dude didn't do
I'm
anything
going to
wrong.
say that every house in Parkside has drugs in it. No offense, Parkside.
Yo, shh.
Just no offense.
no,
I
but
mean-
I'm just
I
saying
mean, that
like
would all be
anybody.
I don't
real.
judge you. It's fine.
So the
Keep
point
it
of
real.
decriminalizing marijuana is pointless if you can just call CYS.
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
Exactly.
It's
stupid.
marijuana.
Yeah,
It's marijuana.
It's marijuana.
So
So
the dude likes to get high and get some strange on the side. What's
Yeah,
the
And his
problem?
wife.
there's
No,
there's
it's
still
not
nothing wrong.
strange. It's not strange.
Him and his wife
Swingers.
are
consenting
swingers.
with his wife. He's not. Yeah.
Yeah, him
As
and
a
his wife
staunch
go to work.
libertarian, I think he should do all these things and multiple other things.
How-
Yeah,
how the
nothing he's
kids?
doing is illegal.
All the kids.
Like marry a
It's-
dude and buy guns.
Yeah,
How old are the
like-
kids?
I don't know how old the kids are, but I think they're older because I think he's a little bit older. He's not old, but
He
you
doesn't
know.
seem young. He's late 50s. It looks like.
Yeah, so I'm guessing his kids are probably like 20. He apparently did this 7 years ago, so I'm guessing his kids were adults or close to it, probably moving out. Him and his wife were just like, we're getting bored of each other. Let's do other people, but like together.
I
And, hey,
know a
that's
handful of
fine.
people who do the swinging thing.
Key
And they
parties are real.
and they can do it because, like you said, it got a little like, things got stale, and they were both okay with it. I don't know if I could personally do the swinging thing. That would be after a while. Like it's like one of those things. I think when you're in a relationship, sounds great in your head, then you're just fine.
Wait a minute, Al. You don't want to see another guy plugging your wife?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, I've seen it.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Never been cuckolded around here?
Yeah, so
Sorry.
during the council meeting,
She's got a great butt.
they were. Yeah, she does.
You guys get the episodes of my wife's butt.
I was gonna say I don't know if I
Every
can say it
day.
out loud, but yeah, we get a morning update of her butt.
Oh, no, by the way, so for those who don't know, my wife does her workouts in the living room to the beach body
I do
workout.
my workouts in the
Hey, girl.
bathroom when Al sends the videos.
The best part of my morning is her workout.
I do my beach body workouts to her beach body workouts.
That's how the clothes got broken in there.
I'm calling it a beach body beat off.
So the funny thing is, I go down, I'm like, oh, there's my wife. Oh, there you go. I'll say something like me would normally say. And then I started taking pictures of it. Then I started doing like 20 to 30-second videos of it.
And now it's a full-length feature.
And then she's like,
Now
"Al,
it's called
stop.
Last
Does
Call
this
to
angle
Al's
work?"
Wife's Ass.
Yeah, put that on TikTok.
No, but that's my wife. See, that's my wife right there. It's like any woman right there.
We don't leave the bucket unless it's for Al's wife's ass.
Yeah, no, it's stop. Are you really sending that to your friends? No. Yes.
Yeah, but they're a bunch of strokers, so it's fine.
No. She's like, why are
Fucking
you
A,
doing
right.
that? I'm like, she's like, hold on, let me
Check
bend
that
over
in.
like this so I can take a better picture. I'm like, so apparently
Thanks,
it's frowned
Don.
upon until you want to pose for it now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all right. She
She
didn't
wants
want
to show her best self.
She didn't want you
Her
to send
ass
a
is
bad.
amazeballs.
She didn't want you to send a bad.
Us Irish
It's all
people,
good.
sometimes we have good dick days and mostly bad dick days.
Yes.
Amen.
You want to show your dick when it's on a good
Now,
dick
is
day.
that when he doesn't come in you a bad day?
Look, Bonner
I just
has
wanna
their
make
own
sure.
rules.
I just
Bonner
want to
has
make
their
sure
own
I understand a good to a bad
Fucking
dick
hung
day.
like an ant.
This is the Lord's gravy. This is called the Lord's gravy. It's just come.
Oh man.
I need
Sixers
to
game.
wouldn't watch that.
Oh boy.
Sixers getting beat like a redhead stepchild.
Jesus
I
Christ.
want some country fried steak now.
So do I.
All right, are we
I
gonna get
always do.
cheesesteaks after this? Because I'm down for
I
that.
kind of want country fried steak. Man.
Yeah, I know. What do you get country fried steak at now?
Denny's will deliver it
yeah.
overnight. They'll deliver it overnight.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Wait, what's that place?
Gateway,
No, not it's right there on the
Starland.
Stargate.
No,
That's-
it's a big
old
name.
Denny's.
Denny's.
It's right by the Wendy's over there where
Is it
we.
Stargate.
Oh, country
Country Denny's.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel closes it like early, and also I have had their country fried steak. Not fucking good.
No, they suck.
Strangely, Perkins has decent country fried
Wait,
steak.
so it's just
Fox,
breaded
dude.
steak.
While we're talking about it, I don't appreciate that fucking name of that place.
Cracker Barrel.
I mean,
So a bunch of white people in a
It's
barrel.
of crackers.
Fucking gingers nonsense.
what's the logo? There's some, cracker out front of it with his
I like how he said,
Cancel it.
dude, that was the whitest way anybody ever said cracker ass cracker. Some
Motherfucker.
some cracker ass
I
cracker.
got called a cracker at work a couple weeks ago. It was great.
Speaking of
I
crackers,
didn't know that what that meant for the longest time.
I didn't know until the Chappelle show cleared it up.
What that and what was the other thing that he
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Skeet, skeet,
Yeah.
skeet.
Yeah,
When
skeet,
white
skeet,
people
skeet.
find out what
Nah.
skeet, skeet, skeet means, they're going to be shocked. And it was.
My boy
White
from
people do
Collingdale that I
this?
work with told me about skeet way back. When I said skeet and the yeet yeet.
I can't believe he rewrote all those Little John and the East Side Boys fucking songs about Delco in the group chat the other day.
yeah.
Chappelle's the reason why I love John Mayer.
I was driving.
Oh, it's a great segment.
We were
Yeah.
driving down the
Point.
shore, and I
Good
put on
point.
Fergalicious to see how long I can handle it. I got through like 2 hours and 28 minutes of Fergalicious before I was going to Fergie kill myself and 47 coming home.
So you played that for 2.5 hours?
I played that from Eagle Road in West Pike in Havertown to North Wildwood and then to like Vineland, like on the way back. And we stopped in Cape May in between all that.
Didn't she have a meth hobby, Fergie?
No, she pissed herself on stage.
No,
like a
because she was on
fucking pig.
meth. She was on methadone.
Oh, really?
That's why she shit herself.
That's
yeah.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
Pooped herself.
Yeah, she
Hey,
pissed
listen,
herself
it
all the
helped.
time.
It happened.
We've all pooped ourselves.
I may or may not have shit myself at work today.
I just
not
had to
really
replace
because
the
of it.
toilet seat in this place, you fucks. Literally, I did that before the show tonight.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's good.
Well, it's not me.
Who's gonna break it in? That's
Was
what
it
I mean.
melted?
No, like it killed itself.
That's
Like,
it wasn't melted.
Yeah. It was like it was literally
It is Tanzania in
so,
there.
so the
Hey,
parts
just in the toilet seat.
the parts that attach to the back of the toilet, one's broken off, the other one, and the seat's like hanging off the side, like it's like I can't.
Oh, it's
By a
suicide.
moment.
Exactly.
That's where all the wallpaper went.
I got industrial strength one for these asses.
One half. We're gonna do one half of Delco word association before our last story.
Okay.
Our last story's sad too. I just should have picked it, but
We're gonna end on a sad note.
We'll end with the other
Real
half.
quick, I just want everyone to know that I did switch my registration to Parkside and am now eligible to run for county council. And I am.
No, because your
And he
felonies
does-
say
are you-
that you can't.
I don't have any felonies. They got wiped off my report.
And he does swing.
Are you a swinger?
I'm a swinger.
Does your girlfriend know this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if
She's the one
Montel
that
Jordan,
forced me into it.
if Montel Jordan wants to
She's
keep
like, if
talking
I'm gonna have
shit,
sex with you, we need to add somebody else into
Yeah.
this.
This guy couldn't swing a hammer. I love you. You know.
all right. So I'm gonna say a word. I'm gonna say a word. Everyone think of the first thing that comes to their minds in Delco.
Do we just say that one time or are you going to go around the
I'm
table?
gonna go around the table.
Okay.
Al.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Fresh.
Diabetes.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Baked on premise rolls.
Jesus.
Get the fuck out.
Profit fresh.
Here. Oh, this should be easy
It's
for
easy.
you.
Friday.
Friday.
Well, I do fresh Fridays at the barbershop.
Oh, okay.
Where I
All
charge
right,
the exact
all right,
same
all
things
right.
I would any other day. That's Al's diabetes not agreeing with my frugalness. Pancreas, but that's
Jim?
out.
Farm fresh.
I was gonna say farm fresh.
I'm thinking of Don's Crockpot. Don's Bar's Crockpot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's opposite. I know it's not.
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, that's
It's-
what
It's a
it's-
fresh
it's-
batch of H.
It's a real thing. What, Don's? I love Don's. I mean, they'll never hear that.
great. I love
Don's.
Is that, wait, Eddie said Don's?
Dude, in
Butchie owns Don's. I love. He's a great.
6 years and they get the internet, they're gonna be so
Yeah.
mad, Al.
That's what I'm
Still
saying.
ahead of
We're running
Lenai.
out time.
Yeah. Profit, you're leading off. Sleep.
Narcan.
Jim.
It's the interrupter of the greatest sleep.
I don't know. Sleep.
During a show.
During the show, yeah. During Delco Live.
I'm going to go with the place that sells beds and furniture, but they mostly sell beds. Siemens.
Siemens.
Yeah.
Because that's a funny name.
Benzos.
Benzos.
Fuck that noise because I don't do that, so I don't sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Look
don't
at this
sleep.
guy.
I just
Doesn't
don't
sleep.
sleep.
There's way easier ways of telling us you're
It's
gay.
got to
Al.
be one word.
way easier
secret
ways.
That's what I'm swinging, dude.
That's fair.
Swinging the old
Jim.
hammer.
Milk.
Duds.
About Delco.
I don't know. Mariah.
I was going to say Luther's. I am going to go with Turkey Hills being better than Wawa.
Swiss Farms.
Painful stool. I'm lactose intolerant, so
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna get Morton Milfs at BJ's.
What?
Morton Milfs at BJ's.
What is a Morton Mills?
Morton
Oh,
Mills.
getting Morton Mills?
No, like Morton Milfs with big fucking milkers, at BJ's.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically at BJ's.
Yeah, dude. There's,
There you go.
there's one chick with just like fucking like ignorantly big tits.
They just
How
Everything
dare
over.
you?
That's bulk.
Like,
That's
yeah.
wholesale.
Yeah.
Bulk.
How
makes
dare
sense.
you with your ignorantly?
She's got mammaries in bulk.
Yeah, if she wanted to wholesale her wholesale, then I'll get in about it.
It's a good lyric. Wholesale your whole. This is me. Load. I am. Obviously, we're gonna.
What you'll be tying on later?
Yeah. No, I was gonna go with Lou Turks, but yeah.
Works, right. That chair.
Yeah. Spaz.
I'll go Dolan's because that's where I can tie one on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside the box and go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to those videos that Al sends.
I don't mean I shoot loads in Dolan's. by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, I thought you did.
No.
Isn't that why you go to the bathroom every 15 minutes?
Load, extra wide load, trucks smashing the 420 bridge.
All right. Decent. Spaz. Fancy.
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 The fancy cats at the fancy stray cats at the Lazaretto room. They're the fanciest cats in Delco.
Some of them.
Fanciest stray cats of Delco.
Some of them are tuxedo cats.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a little outside there. I'm gonna say Outback Steakhouse because that's what's Delco fancy.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Mm.
I would say the fancy Asian people at the casino that are arguing with the casino workers.
That's a good one. Fancy.
Can you spell that? Can you use it in a sentence?
Fancy.
FANSCE.
The old world
Fonts.
at Toledo's. It's pretty fancy.
It's a fancy.
It's a fancy sandwich.
I see Alan raise him from Outback to Olive Garden.
Oh,
Fanciest, most authentic Italian.
I would crush that place if I could.
Al, this starts back with you. Rainbow. Rainbow.
The upstairs at what's it called?
Bungalow?
No,
The Rainbow Room?
Yes, thank you. I couldn't
Where the
remember.
fuck was the Rainbow Room?
Wasn't that where it was?
I thought it was at the bungalow, right?
At the way top.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I actually love that place.
Rainbow. The Fat Girl store on 69th Street called Rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You win. Rainbow. I don't know. The Pride Parade I was in.
Yeah, I was gonna say media.
Swarthmore. Right.
Yeah.
It's rainbows. The question.
Oh, they always had those rainbow signs.
I'm going to tie it
outside.
in with our last segment. So I'm going to say rainbow would be, baby, you're like Skittles, and I want to taste the rainbow. All right.
And the rainbow's your
That's a
butthole.
pickup. Rainbow.
Yeah, it's a big old one.
I just want
Yeah.
the brown ones.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, there's no brown Skittles, right?
Yes, there is.
Not yet.
Yes, there is.
What brown Skittles?
There's brown Skittles. You want to put money on it?
Brown Skittles.
Pull it up. Prove it.
Brown
I
Skittles
know
got
there's
to
brown
go.
M&Ms.
Brown Skittles got to go. Cracker Barrel got to go.
Let me ask this question: If M&Ms are chocolate, why do you have brown ones? Why don't you just leave them not coated?
There's all
Or
kinds
have
of
different colors.
chocolates.
They're all the same thing. They're just different colors.
Yeah, but I just feel like they were just like somebody dialed that one in. It's the same color of what you coated.
I'm having flashbacks when I worked at the Marion Cricket Club, and in the off season, we had to paint all the green things green. So it's not only was it stupid busy work, but there was like years and years of just green on things.
It's in the licorice pack. The brown
Never
Skittles.
heard of it.
Yeah, they have a licorice pack.
I already don't
Continued.
like it because licorice is like
Black licorice is the best.
the worst.
That's why I
in the
love
world.
It reminds me
Jägermeister.
of
See,
Jägermeister.
I love
I
Jägermeister
love
and cough
Jäger.
syrup, but I hate black licorice.
I love Jägermeister with a passion.
Profit.
Put me in rehab a couple
E-
times.
Eamon's here is saying, well, if there's
Eamon.
Eamon, sorry, there's no brown Skittles, I'm deeply concerned of what Jim was feeding me when we were kids.
They were
You know that little pet rabbit you got?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
Some brown Skittles for you.
Amy gets the brown Skittles.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
He was
just imagine,
scratching the M on an M&M and no S.
yeah. But I'm also imagining Jim feeding him like grapes to like an
Yeah.
emperor.
I'll fix you, Gingy.
It is one of my ginger brothers. I lock my door thinking those soulless fucks would kidnap me in the middle of the night.
Stairs.
Kryptonite.
Holbrook kryptonite.
Yeah.
All right, they've already used the. I think about the one person we don't want to interview anymore, and I threatened to build stairs here. So they can get in.
Oh, God.
Also, their mortal enemy.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Call the ACLU on me for that one.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna keep the punches above the belt.
Right,
I
I want to make so many jokes now. Fuck you.
That's why.
God,
what was the word again?
Stairs.
Yes, Jocelyn's was this?
Yeah, that's a
they
great
were-
one.
Oh, yeah,
they were
Jocelyn.
one of the worst, toughest drunk stairs there was.
Yeah.
Just
just like
I remember hanging out with all my Delco buddies watching Matt Stairs blast.
Yeah, that's a great one. I was waiting for someone
Give
to
me
say
some
that.
with that right there.
Yeah.
Let's go, Phils.
Jim,
Yeah, Phil's Thursday.
your word is drugs.
Yes,
Driving into the marina with the bag that says not drugs.
I'm
Also,
going.
most my life.
I'm going with Falcon Center class of 04.
I'll go with Jim.
Fuck, that's what I was going to say. I'm dinner at the gym.
Miramon class of 2019.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Narcan again.
fan favorite.
Sometimes Narcan, sometimes Narcan.
I inherited smell, so I'm starting out with Marcus Hook.
Smell.
Yeah.
Marcus looks good. Traub's Bakery.
No, that's a great smell.
I'm going opposite with bad smell behind a Chinese food restaurant.
Oh,
How is Marcus Hook a good smell? Good smell.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Wait, behind a Chinese food restaurant?
Behind anyone because it smells just like
The
it
one
does
over
on the
there.
inside.
did you
as
say
the
a bad
outside.
smell? Or
No, it's just smell.
Oh,
It's
just smell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Eddystone in the 60s and 70s, smelling like cherries, and then all of my dad's friends liking that smell, and they're all having cancer. So,
Jesus Christ.
Wasn't cherries, was it?
Oh. Cherries
Smell. Blue Turks.
So like a weird like mixture of like cumin and fucking Victoria's Secret.
Eamon is saying Holbrook's beard.
The smell or the stairs?
Yeah.
He
The
smells
smell.
your beard. He smells your beard.
Probably. People
Okay.
do smell a lot of things on my face.
He's yelling at me. Name is pronounced Amen, essentially, Al. You got to pass this time. Happens again, you get Jim's brown Skittles.
There you go.
You Irish fucks
There
make
you
everything up
go.
as it is. I don't care.
What's he doing?
Yeah, let's bring in the funny nickel.
Yeah.
Let's change it out.
We got like we got the other Lindros brother.
Right?
Amen, let me ask you a question. Can you stay awake for a 2-hour episode?
Depends if he's been at
Done.
Casey's or not.
Done. You're sold.
Spaz, your word is sad.
Can you read an eye chart? My word is sad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Can we repeat words we've used already?
Yeah.
Just like
Jim.
COVID in the bar scene,
That's
everything.
sad.
That is sad.
I think
But we're coming out of it, right?
I cry a lot when I masturbate, so that's where I'm going to go with it.
Oh, that's in the movie.
I'm going to go getting kicked out of Donald's for being too loud.
Sad clowns. Sad for me is not getting that lap dance from that chick the other night at Turks because my girlfriend was too tired and wanted to go home. Sad times.
I guess that
There's
wasn't
always
much of a
tomorrow.
I guess that
There's
was
always tonight.
There's always 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They're open till 2.
Sad for me is
it's
when the wave closed. I'm just going back to it.
Yeah.
Al, you are the final round of round 1. Hate.
Where do I begin?
Oh, it's literally the first one that comes to your mind. This is a psychological thing.
First one, people in general.
In Delco?
Just in general.
Okay.
What was the word again?
Hate.
Yeah, it's kind of a loaded question for me.
Jesus Christ.
So many to choose, so many to pick from.
The residents of Midgetville. Let's start there.
Oh my
Hateful little people.
Wow.
Yeah,
More
very hateful,
Yes.
throwing stones
Yeah.
and shit.
God's little mistakes. Fuck them.
Hate. Interborough school board members.
Wow.
Full of hate. You got hate in your heart, let it
they
out.
got hate.
Fucking hell.
I'm going with
Y'all want to see my face?
show us your face. I am going with
She was at that rally.
90% of the comments in the Delco
I
restaurant
was going to
review.
say,
Yeah.
the comments, yeah.
I just had like 17 things flash through my head.
Yeah.
I fucking hate. There's so many things I fucking hate.
I hate those things.
I do
Yeah.
hate most things, but I hate the fucking.
Don't have hate in your
I
heart.
hate the blue root
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
else, man.
I hate how everything closes early when I want a cheesesteak at night.
Imperial's always open.
Yeah, but that was
I want a good one. I'm in the mood for a good
Imperial for $5 is a very
Let's go to
decent cheese.
fucking. Let's go to Phillips with this.
one. We say that, but it never happens. I feel like I'm just dick teased the whole
You
time.
drive and I'll jay you off.
Wait a minute. Can I eat the cheesesteak at the same time?
Can we get some?
Whoa!
Can we get some
Fucking
Swiss
meat
cheese and some
flying.
unsuspecting people?
Or we get Jim to drive and then me, and then I'll just fucking ski you guys while you guys feed each other
Well,
cheesecakes,
if
white
Jim's
cake
driving,
style.
we're not going to make it. He'll fall asleep.
That's fair.
Listen.
I said we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh, okay.
Not a long time at all.
Amen, come pick us up.
Prophet.
Amen.
Your word is love.
Love. I love about Delco sloppy single mom titties.
Ah, so good.
Just fucking braless, just slapping around, stinking, sweating,
Jim.
greasy.
What's the
Are
word
you
again?
touching yourself?
Love.
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 What the fuck? What do I love?
Drugs.
Kids. My kids.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, what do I love? I got a girlfriend. I got kids. What do I love? I don't know what I love.
Parkside, because I'm gonna be on the council.
The homeless.
Ah.
You would clean up on
Long fancy nails and big hoop earrings.
Oh.
Bigger the hoop, bigger the
Real
house.
weird. I'm
Can
gonna
we
go-
get Holbrook to move to Upper Darby, run for mayor, and his slogan would be, "I'm gonna clean up the homeless on 69th Street."
That means he's going to bathe them.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Yeah, you fucking clean your food.
Some of them
before
with
you
water,
eat it.
Al, some of them with water, some of them with marinade.
I'm going to say you guys.
Oh.
Are you? Do you have bad news?
Yeah, you guys
Are you
fired.
okay?
You guys are fired.
Jim,
Health wise?
yours is pizza.
Pizza?
Boners!
Pikas.
Mine is sea cane pizza because I hate it.
Mine is sea cane pizza because I love their smalls.
Oh. I'm going to go back to masturbating
Okay.
because pizza just makes me want to touch
Yeah.
myself.
He's a dago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with how much I hate pikas, and especially because we're in like the end of Lent. Yeah, so fuck them.
You hate pizza?
I don't
Pikas, you
like pikas,
Oh.
but I fucking loathe pikas entirely.
Boo this man.
Why don't you like pikas?
Yeah, why do you
this
hate it so
man.
much?
So like it's one of those things where like growing up I didn't like pizza, and I had a
Who
solid pizza
doesn't like
place.
pizza? I feel like that's the most communist thing you could say right now.
Yeah, because it was like, all right, the fucking tomato sauce made me shit. The fucking cheese
So?
made me shit.
You shit
So?
everything. You shit
Right, this is-
constantly.
that's
Your butthole
yeah.
does not close.
That's
That
years
means
of
you hate
training.
Anything you put in yourself in the last
Right.
5 years.
Hear me out. When I was a little kid, that's how I felt. I used to not eat things that make me feel like shit. Now I just have no self control because my mom's dead. So I just fucking
It happens.
I eat my feelings away.
That parent society.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I have to shit so much so I can just like drain the negative emotions of not having a
So that's what
parent.
that is. That's
We
negative
should,
emotion.
Yeah.
we should spoof Dead Poet Society and make that parent society.
That's 100% what it
Oh,
is.
we could just walk into Colley's or Busty's at any given time and yell DPS.
I can't believe you'd let a dead family member ruin a food. A tasty.
So I had Renato's pizza earlier, and it was if it was warm, it would have been delightful.
Mhm.
There is good pizza. The one we had from Wolf's at Detroit style
Yeah,
pizza.
that was-
Yeah,
That
was
kind of
really
that kind of
good.
fucked.
So Lent special double deckers upside down.
Ooh.
It's got the provolone on the bottom.
Oh.
It's bomb.
Or you just go to Gaetano's and get amazing pizza.
Nice.
Gaetano.
But you got to call at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to get food for
The day
6 or 7.
before.
Now, yeah, if you want to bring a Gaetano's pizza in, I haven't had those in
Well, when you come to my house, we'll do Gaetano's at that.
sweet. Nailed that.
My word is comedy. And I'm going to start with the worst event ever hosted. 2015, I believe, maybe 2014. Let's go
It was
2015.
2015. It was after my kid was born.
And man, there's just some unfunny fucking people in this area.
Yep.
Comedy. I know it's not Delco related, but I saw Dave Chappelle live in Dallas, Texas, and it was fucking the bomb.
I'm
dude.
jealous.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was like 2000, maybe 2010 ish, 8.
Okay. I will go with somebody who just continues to fail on it over and over again, then leeches off of other people for their
Stop
funniness.
talking about me.
I'm sorry, Jim. I have to bring you up.
I'm gonna go with whoever fucking keeps kicking me out of the Delco restaurant review for calling people cunts for their cunt behavior.
You have to become friends with the admin like I did. Like I'm on like strike
Same.
14, but
Strike 14.
I have this. I have multiple golden sombreros like in a day sometimes there.
Golden sombrero.
And the last one of this round.
Let's be the last one of the night. We're at the end of the show.
Oh, okay, cool,
Mhm.
cool. All right, I'm gonna pick a good one then. All right, so it's gotta be a good one. It's gotta be a good one. Fear.
Oh, I get it. That's all they hear.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
You said fear?
Fear.
Is fear
Oh my God. I have another one.
snakes, bro. Frozen fucking.
Frozen snakes, bro.
They hit hard.
Would I like to strike into people that I don't like?
Yeah, I'm picking back off Al.
All right.
I'm like losing it.
I fear.
He's just thinking about Phillips now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fear men that cry and look like Nemo.
Fear is what we're gonna
Should.
strike into the heart of
Scared.
cancer when Delco Day 5 or 6 happens. When we just come out punching assholes. Just figure like we're going in 1 figure, we're going in 2 figure, we're coming in fists. Yeah! This
Can that be the slogan?
Yeah.
Can we get off the Die Hard slogans and start hitting the?
How many figures are going up your butthole, Al?
Delco-
1, 2, 3, 4. Delco Day 5.
Mhm.
Come on, yeah.
So question.
We're coming to knuckle you up.
Yeah.
Anal
Ooh,
destruction.
come,
five.
yeah.
Work your asshole like some sort of fucking
So
puppet.
is this Delco Day 5 because we skipped 5, or do we do Delco Day 5 the one that never happened?
5.5.
Where's 5 or 5-6? We call it Delco Day 5-6. Like the Brian Club people go 2-2.
Should we go with 6 so we can make something out of the fucking 610 and just do it this year?
Delco.
Come and fucking
Jim will know what I'm talking about. Delco Day. So 5 missed. Delco Day 5, Chapter 2.
Ah, yeah.
But then when's
like
Delco Day
Fortnite.
6 come in? Next year?
Never. We just keep going chapters, so it's always stuck on the pandemic year.
We just make
chapters now.
We just make people pay like $50, like download a 30 gigabyte update like every like 20 months.
So we're treating it like a 13th floor on a building.
Yeah,
it just isn't there.
It's not
We're
there.
treating it like Fortnite.
So we're just calling the 6 then by that standard.
Yeah.
We're skipping 5 and acting like it never happened.
Why can't we just call it Delco Day 12?
How about 5 with an
point.
asterisk? Asterisk.
How many people do you think would challenge?
Why
us
don't
on
we
that
just
if
go
we
to?
just made up
Why
a
don't we
number?
just go to 7?
Or we could do what WrestleMania did in 2000.
5.
It's called the
They
year.
call it 2000. Yeah.
Delco Day 21.
Yep. Delco Day 2021.
Well, we should do a 2-parter, like the new bullshit WrestleMania setup.
That's true. We could actually do 2 days and have a 5 and a 6.
That's what I'm saying. 2 parties.
Chris said Delco Day 6. Wait.
2-day party.
Delco Day 6, the search for Delco Day 5.
Yeah, right.
Finding Delco.
Yeah.
Yes. This is going to be the beginning of the creation of a tent city in Delco.
Yeah.
We're not leaving.
That's what we should do. Yo, I'm not.
Occupy Delco.
We should all go out and get
happened
like
already, right?
tents and shit and just be homeless around Delco. See if we had all
Had me at homeless.
We'll eat out.
We should
Get hungry.
I got hungry and erect.
We should see how long we can be homeless for until the cops kick us out.
Yo, what if we have Delco Day 5 and then 6 right after?
And you know what? We should do a
2-day.
3-dayer and do Delco Day 7 just to really throw everybody off.
Yeah.
We should have like a
3
Nemo
years
looking
worth-
dude in a
5, 6, 7.
We dropping some shit soon about this.
Hopefully.
Fan 34 can be there. Cock and balls.
What if we just cut the
Main
day in
event.
half and
Yeah.
the first half was 5, the second half was 6? We could do one big.
And all the
thing.
bands have to play twice and
Yeah.
Rainbow doesn't play.
Chris Simpson saying McGee's does 5 and Dolan's does 6.
Ew. But when? In the same day, different days, weekend?
Or we march from McGee's to Dolan's like the fucking all the
Whoa,
Irishes
there's
and
no
Gangs of New York.
marching.
You had me at homeless, lost me at walking.
Yeah.
We got mopeds. We got this.
Are there stairs involved?
Or we do both bars and use their bus to run people back and forth.
Fuck yeah. I want to go sledding down McGee's steps.
Oh, I get it. Uh-oh.
No, not with like Cox, with like a
Oh, Delco Day 3, a chick I know fell down the stairs and she was completely fine, but she shouldn't have been.
yeah.
Like, it looked really
I
painful.
came back as she
Really
fell and then
superheroes,
was
I feel
like,
that happens sometimes.
She's gorgeous tits.
Then that, do you think
Do I know
God
this girl?
smiled on her and said no? Those tits will be fine.
Yeah. No, I think I actually yelled, "No, not the tits!" as she was falling.
Did she
tits, like,
did
they-
she tumble or ride her belly or?
She tumbled in.
I'm trying to fucking poke her.
Well, on that note, don't forget to check out kenwoodbeer.com to click on the old Kenny tracker. Find yourself out where you can get a little Philadelphian beer, the better light beer. Kenwood Beer.
Al, that's not their motto.
What?
They are the breast milk of alcohol.
Breast-
The
They're the
breast milk.
nurturing, the
mother's milk,
nourishment.
yeah.
Well, get yourself some nurturing breast mother's milk, whatever it is, over at Dolan's Bar. Check out Dolan's Bar.
Breast
PJ
milk.
is the man, the myth, the legend.
Go to Dolan's.
Go to Dolan's, check it out. And on your way over, maybe you can stop at Vegas Vapes or one of their multiple areas to check them out. Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trap, Upper Darby. Go to VegasVapes.com.
Where else can we find them, Al?
On Facebook, Google, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Oh,
Cougar.
Googer. And also on their VegasVapes.com on their online store and get all your needs right then and there. And chow down on one of the best jerkies in Delco, Fat Cal Jerky. Utterly perfect jerky. Delicious flavors. Check them out, fatcaljerky.com on Facebook and Instagram and get the flavor updates that you need.
next month they
Fat Cal
actually
Jerky.
have a line of product coming out that's actually made out of the $22,000 goats that had to clean up fucking Scullion
Goat
Field.
jerky.
Yeah,
Good old fashioned goat jerky.
and it's called Fat Budget.
Fat budget jerky.
Yeah,
So these products, who jerks off the beef? Is that like a one guy thing? Is it a machine?
It's milk fed.
Yeah.
I don't
just-
know. Some refinery in Marcus Hook. I don't know.
Just sitting there just jerking cows off all day, making beef jerky.
Price of beef jerky is getting so high. I'm about to start jerking the beef off myself.
That's all I'm saying.
Professional beef jerker.
All right,
That's all I got.
On that note, thanks to Greg Lingo, the writer and producer over at
Yeah.
Last Call. Like he said, you can check it out on Amazon and all the other streaming services that have it available, as well as they may be coming out on Showtime. So you got Showtime. You check it out next month.
Yeah, and like I
And
said,
possibly Skinemax.
they're going to be on Skinemax between Emmanuel in space.
Let us know what you think about the movie. Send us a message, whatever. We've already seen it. Let's see what you guys think. Check out Last Call. And thank you guys. We will see you guys in a couple weeks.
The goat jerky is called Kefir the Heifer.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
from cow jerky.